Hey guys, Chris from Hockeytutorial here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the CCM JetSpeeds versus the previous generation, the CCM RBZs. We're going to be showing you what CCM have changed and giving you a little bit more detail on what the JetSpeeds are going to do for you on the ice. So starting out at the bottom of the skate as always and working our way upwards, we're going to kick this off with the JetSpeeds. Looking at the runner that you have over here, it's the Hyperglide runner. This is CCM's premium polished steel, which reduces drag on the ice because of that polished surface. As we move up from there to look at the holder, this is CCM Speedblade 4.0 holder. This holder sits 4mm higher than the previous generation of holders, which was the E-Pro holders from CCM. Now that's going to result in giving you a tighter or greater turning radius, so you can expect to be able to hit those turns much more sharply, much more aggressively without bottoming out, which is of course going to make you a much more agile player on the ice. When we move on to the RBZs, these feature the exact same runner and the exact same holder. All of the changes are going to be in the upper sections of the skate, so let's get right into it. When we look at the outsole of the JetSpeeds, CCM give us an ultralight fully composite outsole. Now, what we like to see with outsoles is a nice stiff and rigid base, which means that we're going to get a good translation of energy, good energy transfer from a stiff base resulting in a responsive skate. That's exactly what we get with the new outsole that they give us on these skates. But a very subtle but very beneficial difference that they've made is this slight contoured groove they've added to the center of the outsole. Now what this does is the outsole's pressed against materials that are going to help to add rigidity and stiffness to it, which is going to maximize the performance and also the durability of these skates. Now what that basically means is that you can expect a higher performing skate for a longer duration of time. So this is going to be one of those major upgrades that we see that wasn't featured in the older or previous generation, the RBZs. From there, we're going to be moving on to the quarter package of these skates, where we're going to see a lot of those big changes that CCM have made to these new JetSpeeds. Now, when we look at the previous generation of skates, the RBZ, it's unfair to call the JetSpeeds an upgrade from these previous skates over here. These skates are effectively a complete redesign. So let's take a look at what makes them so special. When we take a closer look at the quarter package, the first thing that you're going to notice is this skate's new contouring shape because of that rocket frame. Now the rocket frame locks in the heel and the ankle while wrapping around the top sections of the foot closely and comfortably. Its ergonomical design is going to allow the skate to maintain contact with the player's foot. Of course, the first benefit of having a skate that's ergonomically designed with those contours that help define the skate for it to wrap better around our feet is no wasted space. No wasted space means any movement that you make inside the skate with your feet is going to be able to be directly translated to that blade, resulting in an incredibly responsive skate. No wasted space means no wasted energy, more power in every stride you take on the ice. So next we're going to be looking at the toe cap of the new JetSpeed skates. Now what they've done over here with this new toe cap, firstly, is they've narrowed up and made the design much more anatomical to reduce that negative space inside these skates. You can see that CCM are extremely focused around creating a skate without negative space, which means it's going to be incredibly responsive with the new ergonomical toe design that they've attached to this toe cap here. Aside from that, in terms of the way it's been constructed, it's been anchored down into the skate to have it not only be much more durable than the previous toe caps that we've seen, and one of those benefits is going to be where you start to see that separation around the toe cap area, where the toe caps can slowly start to slip forward after the skate's been used for quite some time. That's not going to happen with that new anchored down design that CCM have applied to this toe cap. So you can expect to have a durable skate that's going to be able to keep up with a high level of performance. Moving to the back portion of the skates to take a look at the tendon, again focusing on durability, CCM have added double stitching to the tendon guard, so we can expect some prolonged life out of these things. Something else that CCM have changed when we look at the tongue of the RBZ is that you'll notice that the metatarsal guarding or the lace bite padding has actually been slimmed down when we look at the JetSpeeds. Now the first feature that this is going to give us or benefit is going to be the fact that it's going to give us a lighter tongue, which results in a lighter skate. But what CCM have done over here is that they've become way more accurate with where they place their protection or the metatarsal guarding to not only save us some weight, but just to be more accurate with where the protection is placed on the skates to make sure that the tongue is comfortable and also it's not excessively heavy. So this is going to be a great bonus that we've also found. Now as we dive into the liners or inside these skates, when we look at the previous generation, the RBZs, these featured a standard Clarino liner which had some great moisture management properties, but what CCM are using in the new JetSpeeds is going to be their dual zone total dry liners. Now the first thing you're going to notice with this is the two distinctive colours inside there. You have the red along the sides and the black along the spine or the back of the skate. Now what this is going to help to do with this black section over here, it features a slightly tacky surface that's going to help to keep your feet or your ankles specifically and heel locked in place without any bobbing up and down or slippage. Now when we look along the red sections, the first thing you're going to notice are those multi-density memory foams that are going to help to keep your ankle locked in place, but they're going to be part of the reason that these skates work so well at eliminating any negative space inside there because of how they contour, wrap and surround your feet inside these boots. And somehow, even though CCM have given us way more features than the previous liners that were used in the RBZs, the new total dry liners are also 10 to 15 grams lighter than their previous generation. All of these features that will contribute towards creating a high-level performing skate were not featured on the previous generation with the RBZs. Let's also not forget about the new thermoreactive foams that are featured inside these CCM JetSpeeds. So once these skates are baked, you're going to get a more custom contoured fit, helping benefit your performance and, most importantly, your comfort on the ice. Now, aside from all of those great features that we've just gone over with the liners, CCM are also giving us these wear patches along the high wear areas inside the liners of the skates to help beef up the life or durability of the liners inside these boots. So you can expect these to last for a great amount of time. And CCM are of course still using their comfort pads, which is going to be this nice soft or cushioning material around the neck of the skate to reduce any pressure at one point when we're turning or being very aggressive with our skating on the ice. In terms of how it's changed from the previous RBZs, the comfort pads on the JetSpeeds are slightly wider, slightly softer, and are going to last for a lot longer than the previous generation of the RBZs. Thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more reviews or comparisons like this, comment down below and let us know what you'd like us to compare next. More than happy to get your feedback. We make these videos for you, so we want to know what you would like to see next. Of course, give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe. Massive thank you to CCM for sending us these skates so we can do this video. If you want us to shoot the Super Tax versus the Tax, comment down below and let us know, because I know I'd love to shoot that video. If you want to see it, comment down below and let us know. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, big thank you to CCM. Subscribe and take care till next time.